and welcome to another edition of ABC's Grab-and-Go on-demand webcast. This webcast will deal with the DEF system overview and maintenance of the system. This presentation is designed to help provide an orientation and maintenance of the system used to help reduce the nitrogen oxides from entering the atmosphere. This technology is used to meet EPA 2010 requirements of 0.2 grams of NOx per brake horsepower per hour. In this system overview, diesel fuel is dosed into the exhaust downstream on its way to the diesel oxidation catalyst assembly. Once inside the diesel oxidation catalyst assembly, carbon is deposited in the wall flow filter. Chemical transaction takes place and turns nitric oxide into nitrogen dioxide. As it passes through the wall flow filter, it recollects the carbon and exits the system as carbon dioxide. Upon exit, diesel exhaust fluid is injected into the exhaust downstream on its way to the SCR catalyst assembly. Once inside the SCR catalyst assembly, chemical transaction takes place and turns the mixture into harmless nitrogen and H2O and/or water or zero emissions. On the passenger side of the coach, located between the drive and tag tires, is the DEF diesel emissions fluid fill door. DEF system overview. What happens to the fluid once it's added to the coach? First, it goes to a 22-gallon holding tank positioned right above the drive axle. This tank has two sensors that monitor DEF temperature and fluid level. This area is accessible by removing an access panel inside the coach located in the center aisle. There is a supply line that carries DEF from the tank to the pump, and a return line to purge unused fluid back to the tank. All DEF lines have heating elements to prevent DEF freezing at temperatures less than 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the fluid is drawn to the pump, it is pressurized between 66 and 72 psi, then sent to the DEF metering unit. Compressed air is supplied from the coach's auxiliary air tank to a water oil separator, then to a pressure limiting unit. From there, it tees off and goes to the DEF pump and DEF metering unit assembly. Coolant used to maintain the engine temperature is also used to keep the DEF system from freezing. Coolant valve will not open unless the DEF temperature drops below 23 degrees Fahrenheit. The directional arrow on the valve must face flowing toward the DEF tank. The DEF metering unit is mounted on the back side of the exhaust emissions box. The metering unit controls the amount of DEF supplied to the selective catalyst reduction unit. Daily, the DEF is displayed on a dash in percentage. At 12,500 miles, moisture should be drained from the air tanks. Every 60,000 miles or yearly, the compressed air dryer cartridge should be changed. At 150,000 miles, the DEF filter and the pump unit assembly should be changed. Annually, the water, oil, air filter should be changed, and the DEF pump accumulator assembly should be refilled with air. On a daily basis, the DEF level is displayed in percentage on the dash cluster. 60,000 miles or annually, the compressed air dryer cartridge should be replaced. 150,000 miles, the DEF filter and the pump assembly should be replaced. Annually, the water, oil, air filter should be replaced. Before performing service work on the DEF system, shift the transmission to neutral, apply the parking brake, shut off the engine. With the master switch in the off position, allow the DEF system to purge. When the dash is powered down, you will know the system has completed the purge cycle. Servicing the DEF filter. The arrow indicates the location of the filter on the DEF pump. The DEF pump is mounted on the frame under the coach near the left tag axle. Using a 46mm socket, rotate the cap counterclockwise to remove the filter cartridge assembly. Pull the filter cartridge from the pump module. Make sure that all of the filter element is removed from the pump module. Discard the element and the cartridge. Lube both O-rings with clean diesel exhaust fluid and install the DEF filter O-ring side facing out into the DEF cartridge. Install the cartridge into the DEF pump module, torque from 30 to 34 Newton meters or 22 to 25 foot-pounds. Again, this is delicate, so install the cartridge into the DEF pump module, torque to 30 to 34 Newton meters or 22 to 25 foot-pounds. Refilling the air at the DEF pump module. This can be done using the compressed air. Control the air only with a pressure regulator. Set the regulator at 46 psi to ensure the correct setting. Caution, pressures higher than 46 psi may damage the unit. For questions regarding this webcast or for technical support needs, please contact ABC Customer Care at 877-427-7278. Thank you for viewing this webcast.